understand.
Legendary shit, man. Big backstreet shit. Man, shout out to the homie, man. We got SA San Antonio in this bitch, man. My homie Cain about the homie too, man. Let everybody know who he is, where you from, and what you got coming if you don't mind.
What's good? It's Big Jefe, Jefe, straight out of San Antonio. Shit, I can't drop no dates or nothing because, but shoot, we got a lot of shit coming. I manage Cwilltooill, Cwilltooill, KMF, Keep Moving Forward USA. That's my guy. And that's just what we doing.
Talk about him real quick, man, before we get started, man. What got you into getting behind him? He's dope ass artist. Is he from back home too?
Nah, he's from Wetumpka, Alabama, but he moved to San Antonio out of Statesboro, Georgia Southern. He went to Georgia Southern. So Atlanta, kind of.
Okay. And how did the management, that's your only artist or?
My only official signed artist. But we met at a showcase in 2018. I was just there with my people, my lady at the time, and he was just dope. And the energy he had in the one performance, I could tell he had done it before. I could tell he was a hustler. Just his energy, like I said, he's done it before. I knew he was comfortable on stage. And I could tell that he wasn't going to be a problem. I wasn't going to have to drag him, and tell him what to do all the time. And then
he used to have to drag him.
Right. And then plus, I didn't know anything. At that time, I didn't know anything. You can light another one if you want. At the time, I didn't know anything about artist management.
Okay.
But I linked with him. I learned it, and then now that we done come all this time, all this way, it's all this time in the future. All my knowledge, I'm able to help out a lot of other artists.
How long you been managing?
Since 2018, really.
Okay. Has it started paying now? Do you get discouraged, or is it finally looking like you wanted to look for your artists?
I'm discouraged all the time when I check the bank account every day, type shit. But
okay.
Just never stop. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we have always done is never stop.
I feel that, man. For those that ain't never been to San Antonio, what it was like for you coming up?
Well, I started as a promoter, just in the club. I mean, it's similar to every come up, just tough, and we still coming up.
What part? It's like you from?
I was born in San Antonio. I grew up in Pleasanton.
Okay.
I done lived a lot of places, but I came back during college.
Okay. So speaking of college, did they get you into promotion or nah?
Well, what happened was, I'm a Sigma. I've been a Sigma since 2015, Blue 5 till I died.
Child, man. For real.
But so I was heavily involved in that for about 3 years. But then it was just time to kind of do something else, and so I started promoting. So I just basically took all my Sigma principles into promotion, and then basically started my own fraternity, and now we here.
Is this where the boss promo come from?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, man.
So that's the boss promo is the what's it called? Promotion entity that I have. That's the DBA. Then I've got my management, Jefe Management LLC. And I'm Jefe. Jefe is like its own persona because I DJ. I do stuff. So I kind of got.
Man, you got a few different avenues. Which one is your favorite?
Just being me.
Just staying true to yourself.
I love everything about music. Music is my life. So my calling, it has to have something to do with music. I have to be about music. Music has to be in my life, and so being able to just be involved in even this stuff, driving out here, just making moves, I love it.
Man, making moves, man. You out here on the back
street. Like it just never ends.
This is what they came with, y'all. This is what they came with, man. Big Backstreet Boss Promo 210, man. San Antonio is here, man. How hard is it putting together those shows and getting those artists to come out?
It really ain't that hard. Cause my name is, when you certified in the city, they just.
Okay.
They say, okay. I got people who hit me up and say, hey, I love your lineups. Can I be on your next show? Stuff like that. So,
okay. Do you have artists reaching out to you? Do you turn them down? Do you have to turn down a lot of artists, being that sometimes you have like big name artists on the shows?
I never. Oh no, I'll say. Usually I say it's full. Usually by the time my shows come out, it's already full because I handpick all the artists.
Okay.
But I don't. In general, I really don't turn artists down. I just keep myself from getting. I'll just keep myself from getting too involved. So if I don't really mess with their movement, I'll send them over here. I'll send them over there. I'll send them over there. I'll keep, I believe in, still helping everybody.
Still helping, but just not my help.
But I might not give them those bigger plugs, or I might not take them with me these places or put them on my shows just because it's not the look I'm going for.
I feel that.
Hey, but to keep it real, I got a conscience, I got a heart, and that shit be killing me. I hate feeling like I'm keeping somebody from chasing their dream.
Right. But it's not you, shit. We all as humans we can only do so much. It's up to that artist to continue to push it. What's one artist you see? What's one mistake you see a lot of artists make?
Dropping music to the same people 6 months later.
Okay.
So I'll see artists drop something, and then I'll see them do very little. You know what I'm about action. I'm about doing. I'm about getting out the house.
That's me.
Dates on the calendar.
Can you good, bro?
So I'll see an artist drop some music. They won't do much, and then they'll chill for a few months, and they'll drop some more music. I'm like, but you didn't even do nothing. Who are you dropping that music to?
What do you think that comes from? I say artists have lack of consistency, but what do you think that comes from?
Well, it's just people forget that music is only part of it. It's about a brand. It's about your brand.
Talk that shit,
and
man.
So you can drop as much. Me, Cwilltooill even be having conversations about I want to drop some music. I'm like, well, we can't drop no music. We ain't did enough. We haven't been in enough rooms. We haven't done enough shows since last music. And and shit. Sometimes he'll just drop something, and I'll be frustrated because that's my guy. I gotta keep with him. But on my side, I'd be like, what time?
See, was you raised like that? Where does that come from?
I was not raised like that. That's
okay.
I'm not the type to say, we were so broke, we were so poor. I was definitely blessed certain parts of my life, but I don't come from nobody. I don't come from nothing. I can't let that happen to me. I remember we went to Lenox Mall last year, and I remember we was walking through, and nobody was talking to us. I ain't fuck with that. I was like, I know our value. Folks should be in line when they talk to us. So it's about, all right, we gotta get to work. And make it happen.
Big facts, man. You dropping some knowledge on the streets today, man. It's always good to get people other than artists that's doing the curating. I feel that. How did you get your name?
Jefe? Shoot, boss. I'm Hispanic, so I'm half Hispanic.
Mixed with
black.
Oh, okay.
I'm a full man of color. My daddy black enough. That's why I never met.
Dad black and your mom's Hispanic.
Yeah,
okay.
Niggas love their Latinas.
Stop it.
Fuck that.
So your mom's from?
She born in Fresno, but from San Antonio.
Cali?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
So my.
Damn, that's dope. Where your old man from? Never met him.
I think he's from San Antonio. I mean, they met in high school in San Antonio.
You never met him?
Never met him. And if I do, you need to come up off some money first.
How did you become so successful with not having him?
My mother, she didn't replace the father figure, but she just always said, if you want to be somebody or get somewhere, you're going to have to work.
Bro.
It was what it was. She's like, nobody cares about excuses. Nobody this and that. If someone says be there at 7, be there at 7.
No stepdad, no.
We had a few. But
you sound like me.
Nah.
A few boys.
We have one. Jeff, shout out to Jeff. He passed away in 2014. That's why he's no longer. Why he's not in the picture. But now we met him when I was 10, and all the way to his death. Now he definitely changed our life.
Right.
So that first half. So yeah, but when I was 10, 1 to 10, that was kind of a small town, kind of broke, poor.
Right. Shit, that's
shout out to my beginning. Shout out to my mom, right?
Yeah.
My mom was a hustler. That's where I get the hustle from. But
she was in the streets, or she just was working hard?
She worked. Like 16, she had a job. You know what I'm saying? She had a job with me. She was secretary or something.
You the oldest, youngest?
I'm the oldest. And she was gonna drop us at daycare at 6 a.m. Pick us up at 7. I got a younger sister and a brother.
Amazing. Shout out Cain for bringing them through, man. What's next for the whole brand?
The whole brand. I got my Jefe X Friends 3 coming up. I got Jefe X Friends. We got Jefe X Friends Houston coming up.
Okay, what's that?
I do a Jefe X Friends, so that's like my showcase kind of series. So I handpick the artists and vendors and food, and I got.
Just all you?
Yeah, I put it all together. No, I don't do it. Excuse me. I just plug the pieces in. For one thing about me is I'm a control freak. I'm a controller.
Yeah.
So anything that I do that's mine, that has my name on it, to the best of my ability, I want everything. I need to know everything. Talked about who's that. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit.
Bro, I gotta come. When y'all doing that in Houston, man? I would love to be a part of that, man.
May 22nd. And sold out.
Already?
No, it was gonna be there.
Oh, it's gonna be at the
sold out. No.
Oh, I'm like,
No.
Shoot, it might though.
nah, it might, man. We pushed that whole right, Cain. Nah, for real.
I need a moment.
For real. So, what's your take on just the Hispanic rappers, man, just really taking over the rap game right now? There's so many, the pesos, the
not taking
Wolfpacks.
over the rap game. They just
Wow.
what people gonna push people that look like them. That doesn't make them good.
You don't think so?
I know so. I hear these niggas, bro.
That's why I fuck with him.
I've got Cwilltooill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These
Right.
shit's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for some of these people. Oh, excuse me. Embarrassed for some of these people.
Man, we got the homie here, man. I just feel like 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't accepted. It wasn't cool to be a Mexican rapper, quote unquote. You had like one every 5 or 10 years. Now you get 5, 10 every month, and they really, shining and doing their thing. It's like more acceptable to really see.
Well, like I said, people gonna push people that look like them.
But why we wasn't pushing them before?
Well,
What changed?
It wasn't as acceptable. You know what I'm saying?
So what changed?
It's the same as just politics and everything. There are more people of color in power, able with these brands and the internet. So the people have more control.
Gotcha.
So like I said, you can push people that look like you or whatever.
Gotcha.
Like over here,
makes sense.
it's a lot of I got a lot of rappers out here,
right?
But it's because there's more black people, are pushing those rappers. It ain't the same out there. There's more Mexicans rappers out there because you got more Mexicans pushing Mexican rappers.
Gotcha.
And then a lot of times, in order to get to the next level, you basically gotta sell out to the Mexicans, which we don't do. So we keep it black.
Big backstreet shit, man. What's the hardest part for an artist trying to break out there in San Antonio?
Oh, just support. San Antonio is just a shiesty city, bro. At least in this scene.
At least in the hip hop world. Everything's
connected. The clubs,
right. Industry,
artists, it's all connected.
It's shady, bro.
It's because like I said, because it's so controlled by the Latinx community. Understand? I'm supportive of everybody.
Right.
No prejudices anywhere. But just as a black man, I'm looking out for my culture. But what was I gonna say? Oh, there's not a lot of real black players in San Antonio.
Okay. Gatekeepers.
And a lot of them aren't even gatekeepers. They just think they are. So it's just a lot.
Lord have mercy, you came and talk this shit today, man.
This is the game, man.
Right. Damn. So shit, for an artist like the homie Blake, man, I get
nothing about him.
Never.
No, I know who he is. I've jammed some of his music, but I just don't know anything about his come up.
He's from SA, huh?
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't know anything about him.
Okay.
All I know is Lil J got him signed, and now he lives somewhere else.
Lil J is who?
He's a Hispanic A&R manager.
Okay.
He straight up, he's like the biggest one in San Antonio. But before I say it, he is cool. Like I don't want to lie. I shake his hand. We done spoke, and he looked out for Seagull straight up. He reached out to Seagull and everything. Cool. But he is Hispanic, so it's just.
It's a difference.
It's a disconnect.
How do we get that, black race out there? Then? How do we get the blacks out there as far as the
one day everyone has to come together and you just, like I said, work.
And then we gotta make something happen out there, bro.
You just got also what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go out the city and bring it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Which no one else really does. At least not like this. So
man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. What your artists got coming next, man?
We just dropped a project on May 1st, Grown Ass Man.
Grown Ass Man.
No, I'm sorry, April 1st. Damn, look at me fucking up. But April 1st, Grown Ass Man 1. And we got 2, 3, 4 coming real soon.
Man, Grown Man. Anybody you want to send some last minute love to, some shout outs to?
I said all my people at the beginning, I'm too lazy to say them again. But shout out to my guy Cain right here for helping me out, for real, plugging me in out here.
Man, I appreciate Cain.
He made this move for me tonight, a few hours ago.
The nigga hit me, man.
Because I asked him to.
He's tapped in, bro. He's really tapped in with certain people. He don't flex his card enough, like I tell you.